across the Upper East region and beyond. You are tuning to One Drop Reggae on Bluewaves Radio 93.7 FM with your selector, host Cumbolo. Yes, like I did tell you, today we feature an artist whose name speaks for itself. Agbantuvi, formerly Fire Prophet, a conscious Ghanaian reggae, Afrobeat, and gospel singer, songwriter whose music spreads messages of inspiration, spirituality, and cultural pride. He is also a trained physician, assistant, and peace advocate, a man who blends healing and harmony in his art. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Agbantuvi on One Drop Reggae. Blessed love, Agbantuvi.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the show, One Drop Reggae.
Yeah, thank you for having me, and greetings to your listeners.
Okay.
All over the world.
Okay.
And greetings to yourself.
Yes, like you heard my intro, Agbantuvi, tell us a bit about your early life in Zoze. How did your childhood shape your love for music?
Well, I was born into the music family. My mother is a choir mother of a church that she attends. My grandfather, my great-grandfather, they all do traditional music.
Okay.
My great-grandfather sings, play, and dances to music. So it's a family thing. It's in the lineage. So me doing music is not a new thing. So it's already there. So growing up in Georgia, I used to take part in community music, school music competition, all those stuff. I used to be part of them. And when it comes to school, sports, Jama, I play feature, I lead Jama and all those stuff. So music is in me. It's something I was born into.
Okay.
Yeah.
You started singing and playing traditional instruments in church. What role did spirituality play in your musical foundation?
Well, music, you say, is the spiritual thing. So for you to sing, you must be in the spirit. So going to church to listen to the good news and also playing feature in the church has really shaped my morality in terms of the choice of words.
Okay.
When it comes to my lyrical content.
Yes, I understand you once spent 2 months in the music studio in Tema without informing anyone. What motivated that bold move?
Yeah, thank you. I believe in the principles of nature and nurture.
Okay.
When nature gives you a talent, you have to train that talent. You have to go into training to polish it up. So the singing talent is there, but I really need to be guided by people who are on the job, the engineers, the voice coaches. So I need to take a break out from the society and go under a nurturing, a training to shape myself.
Okay. I understand you have a degree in physician assistantship and a certificate in conflict resolution. How do you balance medicine, peace building, and music?
Medicine is also part of me. I love to care for the sick, and acquiring that knowledge, I go to work, and when I close, I rest, then I go to studio.
Okay.
Weekends, I don't go to work. Saturday, Sunday, I do not go to work. So they are my studio days, basically. They are my studio days. And day to day, you will come across a misunderstanding between brothers and sisters.
Okay.
And having been trained in conflict resolution and management as a peace advocate, in my day-to-day activity, I try to settle issues amicably when it comes on my way.
Okay.
And for me, music draws into my spirit. I do not sit down to write music. It's something that in my sleep or when I get to the studio, beat is being played, then the lyrics will just start flowing from my soul, my spirit.
Okay.
So I don't have a time to sit down and write lyrics. I move with my music, my lyrics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rightly said. Has your background in health and peace studies influenced the kind of messages you share in your songs?
Sure. Knowledge, they say, when you acquire knowledge, it must be overtly seen around you. And traditionally, we say you cannot give what you don't have.
Okay.
So you can only give what you have. And if nothing changes within you, nothing can change around you. Having that knowledge of peace, in one of my songs, that is Mother-in-Law, which I featured Ras Bini, currently Raga Band.
Okay.
Talk about trying to resolve that conflict between mother-in-law and a daughter-in-law. And it's something that I preach about a daughter-in-law respecting the mother-in-law, and mother-in-law also showing love, so that the house, there will be peace in the house.
Okay.
So I borrowed from that knowledge of conflict resolution into my music.
Okay. Well said. Tell us about your transition from church music to professional recording.
Singing in church, it's no formula, but transitioning to professional music, it's, as I said, you need some guidance. So whilst being in Tema, I met Abashanti, and I want to use this medium to acknowledge him for the help, and everybody around him, they have been so helpful, because when I got to the studio, I know nothing much about the professional aspect of the whole thing. You can sing, but when you get to the studio, it's a different thing altogether. So he took his time to be there for me. And in fact, if I ever stand on any platform to say anything bad about him, then I'm not being grateful.
Okay.
He has really been there for me. He took me through the recording process, and that you can sing one part more than 7 6 times. If it is not correct, sometimes you let you go back, rehearse, and come back. He just want the best for me. And the transitioning, by his Abashanti's help, I'm able to cope with, and now I'm okay. Yes. So I will say that's how it worked for me.
Okay. You founded your own record label, Avoc Rhythms Generation. What inspired you to start that, and how has it supported your musical journey?
Well, it is not easy to be an independent artist. Yes. And be on your own record label. The issue is, there's one thing having a talent, one thing managing the talent. And music, I always say, I don't know, because it starts with M, everything about music is money. From a recording is money. If you feature somebody, it's about money. If you want to promote the music, shoot a video, it's all about money. So what I want to say is, being on my own record label, though it is not easy, all the independent artists will tell you. But I believe in one thing. When you look at my song I had with Sugar Ranking, that is Cage Talents. I have the thought that if you have talent and you don't have money to bring that talent out, you will die with the talent. And if you are not ready to cope with the terms and conditions of the contract that you will be exposed to, maybe you will not be able. You can be good. Even the good book says that you don't light a candle and put it under a tray, a back shell or something like that. So the issue is, you may have the talent, but if the management, the record label, you don't agree with them, or you don't understand the terms and conditions very well, you may do your best, but at the end of the day, you cannot get anything. That's why mostly you see the conflict, the fight between artists and the record label. Today they are separated, tomorrow they are in court. So to avoid all those predicaments, I decided to be an independent artist, managing myself until God himself say, oh, my son, be here for me.
Okay.
That's why I have my own thing.
That's nice to hear. I think you mentioned some few struggles and problems, but I still want to put this question to you. What challenges did you face as an upcoming artist, and how did you overcome them?
Well, I had a lot of challenges, as I was saying. One, financial problems is one of the major challenges. Any upcoming, and even the A-list artists, it's all about money issues. If you want to be out there, it's all about money. Shooting a nice video, the price is very exorbitant.
Okay.
And getting to the limelight, all those things is. So I want to say it on record that I want to use this medium to thank yourself, Cumbolo, for playing my music for free. Yes, because mostly as it's music and it has a business aspect. Whether you are upcoming or you are already in, the person may not take it. They want to listen to you. They have is what they are doing. So they will put the packages before you, the one you can go for, then you go for it. It's all about money. Money. And or anything that I will say, when I run to the end, it will be engineered by money. If you want to be heard out there, it's money. You need to promote the songs. The social media, those on TikTok, they will not promote for you free. So, as I said, money is a major challenge for me as an upcoming artist, an independent artist. But I want to thank you for giving me your platform, your medium, to be heard. So God bless you for doing that.
I'm grateful.
Yes.
Can you share your experience participating in Talent Music Show Season 1 and how finishing third impacted your confidence and career?
Yes. Taking part in a music talent show, which is a reality show, is not an easy thing, because it is a bedrock. It is a springboard for you to somersault to the next stage. One, there's something called stage fright. Standing before people to perform is not an easy thing. And it do happen to even A-list artists who are out there. You get to a stage, you see the crowd, multitude of people, you can forget your lyrical content. You can forget about the lyrics in the songs because of that stage fright, the fear. But being exposed to that reality show, the platform, it gave me the confidence to face crowd, to do whatever I want to do. So I will say that platform, the reality show, has given me that confidence to face crowd today and forever.
That's great. Your music blends reggae, Afro beats, and gospel. How do you fuse these genres while keeping your message authentic?
Thank you very much. When I started, I do all the kinds of genres of music, from the Afrobeat, the reggae, the gospel, hip life, high life. But the good book says, man, know thyself. So it's only after knowing yourself, then you can now reposition yourself. So after doing all this gospel, Afrobeat, and reggae, myself and even people around me listening to them is, oh, fire. Reggae, you sound so good in reggae, and we feel your reggae vibes. Myself, knowing myself, I have sat down to analyze all the production so far, and I think reggae is a thing for me, especially the lovers rock, and yes, that is the thing for me. So I decided to just take my messages into the reggae rhythm. No matter how they come, I try to adjust them. First, when it comes, the rhythm that it brings, I try to, if it's gospel, I use it for gospel. If it is Afrobeat, I say, let me use it. But as I stand now, when the message comes, I try to reorganize it, recompose it to have that reggae vibe. So I would say that is how I have lived with the genres of music.
Okay. That's great to know. Songs like Girl Child Education and Black Skin, Mother-in-Law, Stop Bleaching carry strong social messages. What inspired you to write songs like these?
Thank you very much. I'll start with Black Skin. I was walking one day and a message came to me. I heard a voice that some few years to come, Africa will be recording high cases of kidney-related diseases. So when the message came into my spirit, I was asking myself, my inner self, what could have been the cause of these kidney problems on the high for Africa? Then another voice came to me. Just raise your head up and look straight ahead of you. And lo and behold, when I raised my face, the people that were passing me by, they have in fact bleached their skin. They have bleached their skin that you can even see their veins with the blood inside blue like that. Then I told myself, could this be skin bleaching? Then the voice said yes. So quickly I called Abashanti. Then I told him that, look, a message has come to me about skin bleaching. And myself, I am not a fan of skin bleaching.
Okay.
Yes. So Abashanti also have that same spirit. He doesn't like skin bleaching. Then he involved Ras Bini, now Raga Band. Raga Band also was having the fire of not entertaining that bleaching and chemicalization of the body and all those kind of things. So it was like the three of us were in same spirit against the skin bleaching. So we quickly went to the studio. Actually, that skin bleaching, stop bleaching, they were all about the bleaching stuff. And stop bleaching was in the raga version. Then the black skin was in the Lovers Rock version. But they were still saying the same message anyway, but with some small ingredients apart. So that was how the song Skin Bleaching the Black Skin came about. So to educate the public, the effects, the health effects of skin bleaching, because when you apply those chemicals on your skin, they can enter, they have the propensity to enter the blood vessels, circulated to your kidneys and damage your kidneys. And hence your immune system will also come down. So when I say immune system, your ability of the body to protect you in terms of infections, it will come down. And you can have skin cancer. You can have a lot of skin discolorations. Some places black, some is white, multicoloration, and all those stuff. And it will have that cosmetic defect on you. When people even see you, you think they are talking about you, or they're looking at you too much. So that was a few to mention about skin bleaching affecting the body.
Okay.
So to talk about girl child education, I particularly, I love education. And I've even said it categorically. If my hair is gray, white hair, and I even have to sit in classroom with my own children, I will sit in the classroom and learn with them. I love education. So I think we need to do more for girl child education, as said by Dr. Kweji Agri, that when you educate a man, you educate an individual. But when you educate a woman, you educate the nation. So in my intro to that song, I made that in order not to commit plagiarism on an academic theft, I acknowledge Dr. Kweji Agri in my song, if you could take a mental notice of that. So I also, it's not only about the girl child education, I try to lump the teenage pregnancy at age 13, 14, and 15. No, they get pregnant, they are out of school, no medical care for them, no shelter for them. So I was trying to lump the teenage pregnancy with girl child education in that song. And also mother-in-law was basically a conflict resolution kind of thing. So I would say those songs, that's how they came about.
Okay. That is great. Now I want to find out this from you. Do you write all your songs yourself, and what's your typical songwriting process like?
Well, as an artist, I don't sit down and take pen and paper to write songs. But what I do is, in my sleep, when I'm asleep, the melodies, they drop into my spirit. So when I wake up, I have my phone. Then I go to recording, then I record them down. I sing and record them down. Because what I've noticed that if I don't do that, sometimes when day break, I forget the melody. I may be doing something the third day, then the melody will come to me. That is, most of my songs, they were inspired, they drop into my spirit. And very few ones, when I get to the studio, and like I have the heading, the title of the song in my mind. So when I get to the studio, I tell the engineer, I want to do a reggae song. This is the title. I want it to maybe Lovers Rock or Raga or what, One Drop or whatever it is. Then once the beat, you bring the beat, then I will start to sing, or then the lyrics, because I have the title already, so I just start forming the lyrics on the beat. Yes, that is how I do my songs.
Okay. That's good. You've worked with studios like Pizarro Beats, Nyabingi Studio, and Jungle Yard. Which collaboration or recording experience stands out most to you?
Well, they were all excellent. But with Great Kingdom Radiance, which is owned by Abba Shanti, he is particular about, let's do it like this, let's do it like that. So if you are not getting, you came with your own song and you sing, you think, oh, we should polish it. The recomposition will go on right there in the studio. But there are some of the studios, the way you send the song there, that is how they record for you. Yes. The way you send the song, that is how they record for you.
Okay.
It's all about a client, a seller relationship. You pay whatever you want to do, you do it. They mix and master for you. But as I said, you want the thing to sound like the way you also want his to sound. So that's the difference. Yeah, so I've done, I think, Brainwork Studio in Kaswa. He's now currently changed to X Rider Studio. Younger Yard, that's for Sugar Ranking in the Mataheko. Big up to Sugar Ranking and the Ranking family. Then Dread Kingdom Studios in Tama. That is for Abashanti. Big up to Abashanti. And I did Nayabingi beat from Rasbini, now Ragaband. Big up to Rasbini, now Ragaband. And Pizarro beat is a very young, talented engineer who is doing wonderfully well in the Volta region. And anytime any artist gets to Volta, you can just mention his name, Pizarro, on the beat. He's doing amazingly well. He recorded my Cage Talent with a Sugar Ranking. He recorded a song for me called Death. He's currently working on a song for me, which I'm featuring Sugar on it. That's Peaceful Election.
Okay.
So he's doing a lot. Yeah, he's a young guy, but he's doing a lot. Very well. So, yes.
Yes. One Drop Reggae family, in case you're just tuning in, this is the Legend session on One Drop Reggae on Bluewaves Radio 93.7 FM. I am having an exclusive reasoning with one of Volta region's finest talent hand up coming reggae, dancehall and Afrobeats musician, Agbantuvi, formerly Fire Prophet. He is the legend I am holding now on the phone, and we are having a reasoning. Yes, let me get back to you. As a talent hand artist who made it through third place and upcoming now with good lyrics, are there any Ghanaian or international artists you dream of collaborating with in the near future?
Thank you very much. I've had a lot of collaborations already with. I have collaboration with Abashanti. I have collaboration with Sugar Ranking. I have collaboration with Rasbini now, Ragaband. I have collaboration with Brainworks himself now, X Rider. I will be having a song with one of our biggest reggae artists in Ghana called Chizzy Wela. I'll be having a song with Chizzy Wela very soon. Yes, and if I have the opportunity, I would love to have a song with Stoneboy or the reggae artist Episode. I love his vibe. And internationally, I want to have a song with Buju Banton. I love his vibe. And all the Jamaica artists, I love all of them. Just I can't mention. Yes, I mostly take inspiration from Joseph Hill from Jamaica, you know. So all the reggae artists from Jamaica, anyone I get, I'm cool with it.
This is a big dream.
Yeah, man.
I know for sure. With social media available, this wouldn't be a problem if your management team put up more efforts.
Sure.
Yes. What do you want listeners to feel or take away when they hear Agbantuvi's music?
Well, when they hear the name Agbantuvi, or formerly known as Fire Prophet, the one thing I want them to take away is motivation, like a self-motivation. Believe in yourself and be who you want to be. You will surely be there. That's one thing I want them to take home. And in my songs, my music, I believe that reggae music is a prophetic genre of music. So they should listen to my song lyrically not only melodiously, meaning they shouldn't only listen to the beats and jump to the beat, but they should sit down and listen to my lyrical content with rapt attention, because I'm more into my content, my lyrical content. So that is the only thing I want them to take home. That motivation, self-motivation. You can make it. You can also do it. That's all.
Okay, this is great. Yes, I like to know, as a peace advocate, what message would you like to share with Ghanaian youth through your music, especially the youth here in Upper East Region?
Well, what I want to put across is we must live in harmony. We need to interact with each other on the basis of social structure and mutual dependency. Like, let's take the tree, for instance. We have the root, the stem, the branches. Without the branches, the stem and the root cannot give you any meaningful thing. And without the root and the stem too, the branch cannot stand. And without the stem, you can't just have only root and branches. You need a stem. So what I'm trying to put across is that we are one people. We are one people. Let's embrace peace. Although peace, they say, has a lot of branches. We will talk about the peace building, the peacemaking, peacekeeping, and peace enforcement. Let's build peace. Let's not allow anybody to enforce the peace on earth through peacekeeping. We are one people. So I want peace to reign in Upper East. And together we are praying for peace. We should let go. We should let go. We know that one of the things that make conflict resolution more contractable is revenge-seeking components within the community. Because during the conflict stages, conflicts undergo like 5 stages. The pre-conflict stage, the confrontation stage, the crisis stage, the outcome stage, then we go to the post-conflict stage. Not to take much of the listener's time, we should just go straight up to the dispute resolution methods, the negotiation, the mediation, the arbitration. As I said, I started talking about the conflict tree method. We can go for the onion method. Onion is one, but there are a lot of lines in. But at the end of the day, it's just one. We can talk about the conflict tree method, where we all belong to the same system. So, in short, peace prevails, and we want peace in Ghana. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the education on that question. Now, I want us to go this way. In your view, what role can reggae music play in promoting unity and social consciousness in Ghana today?
Well, it's very simple. I started saying reggae is a prophetic genre of music. To prophesy is to say a declaration that must manifest now, during, or in the future. The line of lyrics, the choice of words should be uniting, not divisive. We should avoid volatile lyrical contents. We should embrace tolerance, religious tolerance, social tolerance, cultural diversity. We should embrace cultural diversity. And the choice of words in our music, the lyrical content, is going to bring that peace. Let there be peace. Let there be peace. Like the song I was talking about, Peaceful Election, when it's out, though it's seasonal, people say it's seasonal song I'm doing for only election year, but I told them no. peace must prevail in 3 stages: before, during, and after. Pre, intra, and post elections. We are in a post-election era, and there must still be peace building. Let's maintain the peace. So in my song, I said, voting is not a fight. Let's put country first. Let's put country first. The people you have been fighting for, their families, they are in your key. The people you are fighting for, their properties are in your key. So I try to preach, to bring ourselves to those lines that no, if I'm fighting for somebody, I'm fighting because of somebody. And that person is not even here with me. He's even outside. His children are outside. Why should I be fighting my own people? And we are one people. We want one common destiny. So let's put the country first.
Great one. Great one there. Let's look at some upcoming projects. Even though you mentioned something little, I'd like to put this question to you and you give us the in-depth information on these projects you are working on. Can you tell us about any new songs, albums, or projects you are currently working on?
Yeah, man. Currently, I am in the process of, I've initiated the process. The song title is Black Mentality. I'm working on Black Mentality, and Black Mentality will spoil there. Black Mentality is a serious tune which I spoke with my big brother Chiziwela that I will be putting him on, and I also have another song with Chizi coming. That is a Wake Up Mama Africa. It's another song. I have a song also called the Stomach Ulcer, which I try to educate people about the causes of stomach ulcer, the signs and symptoms, and what to do and what not to do. Yes, stomach ulcer. And in fact, I have a lot of projects coming.
Okay.
So Ghana to just look out. But the one that I will be working, releasing any moment from now to the end of the year is Black Mentality.
It sounds great to my ears already. And I know it is going to be fireworks.
Sure.
Yes. Are there any tours, performances, or collaborations fans should look out for soon?
Yeah. There is an upcoming award in Volta. That will be Who, precisely, which they extended an offer to me to accept and come and perform on that awards night. That is prestigious Award Ghana. So I'm looking at that show. Yes. They extended their hands to me last year. That was 1st December around Keta in Volta region, but I was not all that too well. I was a little bit below the weather, so I couldn't attend.
Okay.
But this time around, inshallah, we pray that when the day comes, I will represent and give them a good show.
Okay.
So that's what is in the pipeline.
That's lovely to hear. Now I want us to look at something big that is personal. Today you want to be known as Agbantuvi. What prompted this change of name, and why do you want to be known as Agbantuvi?
Thank you very much. Initially, I was using Fire Prophet. But when you go to social media, you see a lot of our preachers using the same name, Fire Prophet, and they have a lot of followers. So when you go, example, YouTube, you type Fire Prophet, you see a lot of the churches, their activities until the tail end before you see one of my songs. And I think I'm not being fair to myself. And I want that kind of a social identity. I want to be identified as someone coming from Volta region. And Agbantuvi is an Ewe word meaning a plate cover, and literally meaning to say that the cover is always on top of the plate. So metaphorically, I also want to be on top of all whatever I'm doing musically. I want to be on top. And when they call the reggae artist in Africa, the whole world, I'll be on top of that list. So it's a self-motivation kind of inspiration that one, let me be identified with my identity, where I'm coming from, and just to be unique. And when you go on social media, you type Agbantuvi, then it is going to be about me and me only. That is why I have to transition from Fire Prophet to now Agbantuvi. And for the records, this name is outdoored today on your show, Bluewaves Radio.
This is great to hear.
Yes, so it's for the records that this name is firstly adored on your show, for the records. Thank you.
I feel grateful and honored that this is happening on One Drop Reggae on Bluewaves Radio 93.7 FM. If it is your first time you are listening to the sound of the voice of this musician, Agbantuvi, he was formerly known as Fire Prophet, and like he did give his explanations, he wants to be on the top. He wants to be seen. Anytime the name Agbantuvi is typed on any social media platform, it should just be him alone and nothing else. He wants to be on the top, and that's great to know. And also, I'm glad that Bluewaves Radio and One Drop Reggae, we are the pace setters in telling you that he is now known as Agbantuvi. Yes, let's find out this. Outside of music and medicine, who is Agbantuvi?
Wow, Agbantuvi is just a simple man, easy-going type, and a free man who loves to cook. And my favorite food is a workplace from Volta region. So I'm the easy type, easy approachable. So when the word Agbantuvi comes to your mind, you are the one behind the name is a very simple person, down to earth, free person, approachable, and that is all for now.
Okay. Your works. Where can your fans get your works on the digital platforms?
Very well. When you go to YouTube and you type Agbantuvi, 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 music for normal music spelling.
Okay.
My works are there. When you go to TikTok, Agbantuvi, I am there. But with other audio mark, Fire Prophet is still there. I'm trying to work on it. When you go to X, which is formerly Twitter and Instagram, I'm still working to change the name to Facebook, or I'm working the account got hacked some time ago, so Facebook have to protect the account. So I'm yet to do all those stuff so that I can, because I tried changing on Instagram, they say no, that name is on Facebook, so I have to. So, but with some few these things, those ones will be corrected. So for now, my fans can go to YouTube, Agbantuvi, and TikTok Agbantuvi. They will see me there.
Okay. How do your family and community support your musical vision?
When it started, It was unbelievable, and people don't believe. And also, initially they thought it was one of a joke or something like that, but it came to a limelight. And also, for the record, I took part in a voting competition for upcoming Rising Stars of Ghana, which I've won that one too. They gave me a message to that effect, and since then I have not received the items of the winning physically, but about some few weeks, an image of the plaque was sent to me. But because I have not received it physically, I wouldn't want to put it in the public domain yet. But I'm sure after this, I can furnish you with the letter that was given to me when I won, and the plaque, image of the plaque for the records on WhatsApp. So when it got a time for voting, that was where I got to know that the people who didn't take it lightly, now they have bought into my talent because they are listening to my songs. And for me, what keeps me going is people see me and they tell me verbally, oh, keep it up. We love your songs. Your songs are very motivational. That one alone gingers me to work hard because there is an adage in my local parlance, which I want to do a transliteration by lifting it directly from the local parlance into the English language. It says that your back will break is what gingers the dancer to dance more. The person is doing something, is not even dancing well, but the moment he's taking some stuff, then you are praising the person that, oh, you are dancing, you are over dancing, and your back will break. It gingers me to do more. So I can say the family and the community, once I came up with that voting to vote for me, the love was massive, and I've won that award. So I think the support is there.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. Massive thanks to you, Agbantuvi, formerly known as Fire Prophet, for sharing your inspiration story or your inspiring story and conscious vibes with us here on One Drop Reggae on Bluewaves Radio 93.7 FM. Keep the fire blazing and continue spreading positive vibrations through your music and message.
Thank you very much for having me, and I want to use this opportunity to thank you for having me and all your listeners, both home and abroad. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for passing through this program.
You're welcome.
Yes, family, make sure you follow him on all social media platforms. Like he said, on Facebook is Avoclea Richmond. On Instagram is Fire Prophet 5. YouTube is Agbantuvi and more. Stay tuned for more roots and reggae music every Saturday from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. And today, Sunday, it starts at 11 a.m. and it will end at 3 p.m. right here on Bluewaves Radio. Remember, reggae is not just music, it's a message of peace, love, and unity. One love, one drop. Yes, that was the reason I had with the man, Agbantuvi, formerly Fire Prophet. We'll listen to some 2-3 songs of the man